Let's look at number 1 here. Now we'll notice that there is no symbol in the key signature. That doesn't mean there's no key signature, it just means that the key signature for this key is blank. It's all natural notes with no sharps or flats. You may already know that that means that this is in the key of C, which means that C is Do. Now, as a reminder, C is the lowest line on this staff, the ledger line below the treble staff, and it is the second space on the bass staff. It's also the first ledger line above the bass staff and the third space on the treble staff. So C is all of those places. And if you know that C is Do, then you can just count from C to your note, just as if you were counting from a sharp or a flat on the other notes. Let's look through this one, and we're going to sing an entire scale from Do up to Do because that's the range that this melody spans. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's do that again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And let's do a descending scale now from the high Do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. That is the span of notes that this melody has. Now let's sing the melody. Do, 1, 2, 3, go. Do, do, re, mi, fa, fa, mi. Breathe. Fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti. Breathe. Do, ti, la, sol, la, sol. Fa, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol. And so by ending on so, it's almost like ending with a question mark. Are we done yet? I'm not sure. We might still have more to say. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 is also in the key of C. And number 2 starts on not C though. It starts higher than C. It starts on E. So if you count up C is Do, Re, Mi, number 2 starts on Mi. So think where Do is, and now sing Mi. Mi. So this is Do. Do, Re, Mi. Now let's sing through number 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Mi, fa, rest. Sol, la, ti, do, ti, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now let's sing number 1 and number 2 together. Do, number 1, ready, breathe, go. Wait, when I said breathe, did you breathe? Make sure you take a breath. 1, 2, breathe, go. Do, do, re, mi, fa, mi. Fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti. Breathe. Do, ti, la, sol, la, sol. Fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And hopefully you made it all the way through to the end with the rest of us. Take a look at number 3 now. Number 3 starts on that same high do we were just on a second ago. The key of C, C is do, and this is now the high do. Do. So let's sing that scale again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When we sing a cappella without any instruments, it's very common for us to shift the pitch just slightly. So it's good to get reminders. Do. Now look through number 3, 10 seconds, very quickly, just glance through it. And let's sing it. Do, 2, deep breath, go. Do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, do. Ti, la, sol, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, do. Ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And now number 4. Again, with all of these, if ever you need to, pause the video, study it some more, even repeat it as many times as you need in order to get it right. Once you're ready, then you can move on to the next one. Let's look at number 4. Same pattern, same idea with the notes. Do. 1, 2, breathe, go. Do, rest. Do, ti, la, ti, rest. Ti, la, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, ti. Do, ti, la, ti. Ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi. A little trick there at the end. You want it to go sol, fa, mi, re, do, but that it doesn't always do what you think it should do. Did you find yourself wanting to sneak in a little bit on the rests? Make sure that you're aware of those things as well. Last one for today, number 5. Same key. We're in 3/4 for our time signature, and the starting note would be, take a moment, figure it out. The starting note would be so. Sing so. So. Take 20 seconds and review all of number 5. Number 5 is more than one line of music. So if you're starting on the treble line, you read the full treble line, hop down to here, read the full treble line again, or if you're reading bass, you read bass and then hop down to here to read bass. So take 20 seconds to review it. Almost done. Hurry, get to the end. 3, 2, 1. Sing do, mi, and so. These are the 3 notes of our tonic triad, the 3 sort of identifying notes in the key in the scale. Do, mi, so. And we start on so. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re. Mi, fa, sol, la, so. La, ti, do, ti, la, so. Fa, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you'll notice that this piece had some very similar material at the beginning of each line, but that the end of each line was a little bit different. So as with all sight reading, keep practicing. Review as much as you need to in order to get very comfortable and very solid with this. Because with music, just like with a lot of other subjects, we're going to constantly build on what you already know. So if what you already know is a little shaky, then when we build on top of it, our house falls down. So we have a good foundation with solfege, with sight reading, with all of the work that we're doing in these videos, so that when we do the next thing, it won't be such a reach. It won't be such a challenge. It will naturally build on top of all the work that you've already done.